Good morning. Welcome to the AGORACOM News TV. It's Monday, October the 21st, 2013. I've gone through my morning ritual to go through a bunch of press releases, and I find the ones that stand out to me, and try to find good companies for you to do your homework on, and ultimately find some good investment winners in there. I'm Alan Labucan. I'm the Chief Market Commentator for AGORACOM. Today's show, I've got 8 companies to talk about. We want to keep this to around a 10-minute show, so I'm going to get right to it. The first company I wanted to talk about today was Almaden Minerals. They drilled 31.5 meters of 2.7 grams per ton gold equivalent at their TLIG project in Ixtaca, Mexico. Very good intersections there. They commenced, part of this is infill drilling on their 100% owned TLIG project in Mexico. The program was designed to upgrade their resources that are currently in the inferred category. They want to bring them up to the higher confidence measured and indicated category. They also had one drill rig that was stepping out and testing to expand the resource. So they had some very good, as I said, very good results. As in the headline, there was a good number in there. They had another 25-meter intersection of 0.60 grams per ton gold and 49 grams per ton silver, which works out to a 1.6 grams per ton gold equivalent. Another 45-meter intersection with 2.0 grams per ton gold equivalent. So a good combination of silver and gold in that system. AMM is their stock symbol. They trade on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Looks like their stock is trying to bottom out here, and I'll be doing some homework on that to consider for the Friday Best of the Best in Weekly News show. So the next company we're going to talk about today is Stornoway Diamonds. Stornoway Diamonds announced that they're going to proceed with a liquefied natural gas power plant for their Reynard Diamond project. They were looking at some different alternatives there. One of the, I think, more expensive ones was to have diesel-powered generators, and that was the second one was the possibility of hooking into the power line from the province, and the third one that they were looking at was liquefied natural gas, which not only is the best for as far as emissions go, but also seems to be the least expensive method. There's a good they talk about it, annual cost reductions of $8 to $10 million per year throughout the initial 11-year mine life. Only initial incremental capital cost of $2.6 million. They've got some very good information in the press release. Their stock symbol is SWY on the Toronto Exchange. It's had a very good move since early September, and not one that I would chase after right now, but if you're a shareholder, you've had a pretty good run there in the last little while. Next company is Goldreach. Goldreach announced that they've intersected 20 meters of 1.26% or copper equivalent within a larger interval of 83 meters of 0.80% copper equivalent at their East Seal project. These are they've got two deposits there, the East Seal and the West Seal. They're adjacent to each other. They're on their Ox deposit, Ox project, which is part of their 100% owned UTSA property in northern British Columbia. This is a very large tonnage, lower grade type discovery. Very interesting. They got a lot of copper there. Following this company very closely. I've had them on the show, I've talked about them a lot in the last few months about their drilling results. Their stock symbol is GRV. It's a bit of a patchy trader. I wouldn't get too excited about it at these prices, simply because they're getting towards the end of their work season up there, and they'll be pretty sparse for news over the wintertime. Next company is Aurcana. They produced 748,000 ounces of silver equivalent in the third quarter of 2013. This is a 4% increase over the Q3 last year. They're getting some good numbers on they're increasing their ore milled by 12% from the same quarter last year, 6% total ore mined increase. Total production, silver equivalent production for the first 9 months is 2.15 million, which is a 14% increase. Good numbers there. AUN is their stock symbol on the venture exchange. They seem to be in a bottoming type stock performance here as well. I'm going to take a good close look at that one. Consider it for the Friday show, Best of the Best and Weekly News show. The next company is Nevsun. Nevsun has a project in Eritrea, which is in East Africa. They've had, it's not one of the places that I go looking for, as one of my top countries to look in. But this company, you can't ignore these grades: 14.1 meters of 1.06% copper and 3.89% zinc. Fairly close to surface. They've got some very good numbers in there. Another hole had 14 meters, which hit 17.2 grams per ton gold and 49 grams per ton silver. So they've got a good mix in there. If you're venturesome, probably want to take a look at. Nevsun's got some good drill results there. Their stock seems to be in a basing sort of a trend here. We'll keep a good eye on that one, see if it breaks out to the upside. Next company is Trevali. Trevali announced that they intersected 14.06 meters of 251.6 grams per ton silver at their Santander project, which is in Peru. Very significant high-grade silver, lead, zinc mineralization at depth was hit in those drill holes. They had a good highlight hole there, but it wasn't their only hole. They had another hole with 10 meters of 4.9 ounces per ton silver and 9.85% lead and 9.3% zinc. So some very good numbers there. TV is their stock symbol. I picked this one in the past. It's done very well. Heading into a pretty powerful chart. It's been a very good performer since I picked that one. Like that company a lot. Do your homework on that one. Sierra Metals is the next company. Sierra Metals announced that they've drilled 250 meters along strike and 700 meters to depth with high grade and wide silver intercepts at their Sierra Metals Cusi property in Chihuahua, Mexico. Some of their drill holes, 9.6 meters, averaging 622 grams per ton silver. Had another hole there with 1.4 meters of averaging 887 grams per ton silver. Very nice project down there in Peru. In Chihuahua State, Mexico. Do your homework on that one. Stock symbol is SMT. Just looking at their stock pattern, it's a bit of a patchy trader too, but looks like it's bottoming. Definitely going to take a look at that one for the Friday show. And the final company today is Turquoise Hills. They announced that their customers begin collecting concentrate from the Chinese border warehouse. They were having some problems getting product out of that warehouse, and which meant that they were having problems receiving their revenue from that. So that's a good sign, as they don't. They will now begin recording revenue on what's already been produced. So that's a very good piece of news. It's helped the stock out a lot today. The stock is up 5.2% to $4.83. We picked it on the best of the best in weekly news at about $4, a little over $4 a share. So this has been a really good performer in a very short period of time. It's, you know, a great project, definitely one to keep an eye on. So that's a wrap on today's news. As always, before making any investment decisions, speak with your financial advisors and do your homework. Join us tomorrow for our morning news show, and have a great day.